Kamiyuki, I appreciate you. Thank you for doing that, dude. Hopefully people thanked you as well and spam the Oilers slug. Okay, LEV on defense, MiBR on attack, and we're going fast over towards middle. And hopefully it's hopefully it's enough distraction that they can just exec over towards A. And Tex has to kill 2.
And he just does some crazy things.
Trap covering a little bit. Tex is going to have to deal with a whole lot more than just that. He finds a second, feels a little bit of pressure out from Noswer, who's weak. He's buying a lot of time here, and he's getting a kill.
He did great.
But Artsine
Demon
back.
Oh my goodness, I thought he was going to head first tank the nade on that. And that is some lovely timing.
He's found some space. The smoke goes down. He's been found too. King left in 1v1. The paranoia out. The classic doesn't even get a chance to fire
really
off.
Nice. This
That's
one
3
was
for the Rays and
close
the
though.
pistol for MiBR.
3-2.
When it's Rays, Artsine
3-2 on
will
the pistols.
deliver a 3K on the pistol round, picking up right where he left off yesterday. And already, the momentum in favor. Tex, he does such a good job of anchoring these sites. He did so much work. The back and forth dance, stuck in elbow, but it's just not enough. The sheer force that this double duelist composition has.
They're all giving it. 2 out of 5 standing.
They're gonna have to solve these on the fly. You talked about how the defense
We got
was kind of built.
shorty. That's it. They're allowed one def. They heavy invest.
But the rotations need to be a little bit better.
Oh.
And what is that? Some nice shots from Cortesia, and that'll draw another player here. So the pack in B main, they don't really have to do anything. Cortesia can just walk his way all the way through. He has all that A site for free, and that's the callback. I mean, Com's stuck A ramp alone with just a shorty, even if he hears the footsteps walking through water.
At best,
they're not going to go up there.
Yeah, at best he gets 2.
Oh, but wait. They do want to go through vent. He could. Yeah, he could pick off 1 maybe. You might be onto something.
Hey, you're talking best case scenario, though.
Hey, he's playing the perfect spot, but he gets caught with his knife out. That's just tough.
Looks like it's going to be clean. They can throw odds in the spike, so they do. And he is going to be 1 away. You would want to see Odson go meet up with Cortesia and then trade guns, and then Odson can...
a miracle, right? A magic trick. And
yeah, those 2 kills solidify the anti-eco for MiBR. He just
there we go. Trade of the guns.
Now, I think part of the conversation we need to have now is what the bonus looks like, because we've seen it happen a few times for both teams throughout this series. You take a look at MiBR, they've got 4 rifles, but more importantly, Artsine's 1 pip from his ult.
Yeah, and he's going to go hunting. He's going to try to find where these players are. He only has a ghost. Keep that in mind. He might not find them, but still.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's not going to find them.
So slowly, methodically, get that orb gathered onto him. Formulate the right plan.
He's legging it. Here he comes.
Start taking a lead into this series.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Reyes.
He's really fast on this.
Cat. He was spamming the smoke, got a little tag, but the headshot doesn't connect.
Yeah, he got a tag.
So he doesn't have the showstopper quite yet, but it's so easy to grab that B main orb. Maybe you'll see Leviatán set up a trap play there. Maybe a little bit of orb denial on that side. It looks like MiBR might be anticipating something of that sort and just all going towards this A site. There is going to be a late lurk from none other than Shenum.
Okay, well, everyone's talking about the orb at the moment.
The 4-1
for sure
has been a good recipe of success for MiBR. We saw that on the Pearl map. This is a unique cam.
Yeah.
Right over that Viper wall.
Is this on the light thing?
You've got to commit so far up to clear it, too. Big out from Demon 1. That's 1 duelist dealt with. The nade's going to buy a little bit of time.
The nade did a lot of damage.
Spit, though.
They did get an orb.
And with that kill,
was it worth? Probably not.
The score between him and Ospas, that head-to-head duel.
Meanwhile, our team did
okay, well, let's find out if it was worth.
Com is just on the other side.
Comms.
They know he's there, but no.
No value.
No joy.
Oh, boy.
And so now off of this, numbers the way of the defense. MiBR did invest into this. Namely that ult. But Demon 1 with a second.
Last player standing.
No bonus this time around.
Yeah.
Oh, bonus and 2 armor rebuys.
Round
That's it.
for
It's
Leviatán,
very good money for Lev.
dodging the rocket, getting the first blood onto Aspas. Demon 1, we saw him get going on the raise.
Aspas,
I mean, he had a good
he could buy an op if he wanted.
on that Jet 2 in the last map. Fortunately, wasn't able to close it out, but he's really shown a lot of value here for this Leviatán roster. He's answered a lot of questions that have been out there on if he's flexible enough to play other duelists.
Okay, no op into this one.
Into the next we go.
Eco for MiBR if they lose.
Lev with a comfortable investment here. I think one of the things we talked about earlier was the middle of the map. And yes, defensively, Cortezia was able to find a lot yesterday. Cobb not finding the same success.
I think he may have just gotten taken out on a jump spot or a jiggle. That was a laser beam of a shot by Aspas in mid. And with that, the entire map opens up.
Yeah, this is nice from MiBR though, because they block vision.
Break some of this Cypher utility.
It creates a lot of pressure over towards A, and at the same time they create pressure over towards A. In reaction to lose in mid, we've got Sky, Dog, we've got Flash to secure if they'll see if they're here. And Cortezia pushes through his own wall in a 5v4.
I mean, they don't really have space anywhere.
All they have is B main. That's why they're re-clearing.
I mean, maybe his wall wasn't up and it was a 50-50 duel, but
the mini-map, King is ready with a paranoia. You have
didn't need to happen.
B to pop flash himself for the B main kills.
There's a paranoia at the ready that you mentioned.
But it's way too early, Doug.
It's going to buy some time. Demon 1 trying to get on this aggressive angle. 1 kill found, but traded
still
right
two
back.
people here.
Artsine, how much more can he find? Satcheling forward, but down from hell, they're plucked. Oh, the clip runs dry. He's got to stay alive. Shannon on the reposition, the spike in hand. So uncomfortable. No
That's a
real
horrible
space
situation.
to getting the spike plant down.
Okay, nicely done in the end from Lev. Man, Cortezia didn't need to do this play.
You
didn't need to do it.
It was fortified, man. Yeah, the paranoia is really early,
need to
but
do
the
anything.
pop flash from the tank and backside. Oh, disgusting shot from Aspas. Calm. He's gonna be thinking twice before he jiggles that one.
With a phantom, no less.
Yeah, a little bit of wallbang action, but yeah, that setup was almost perfect. The paranoia, it delayed enough for Demon 1 to get a little bit ahead, get 1 kill before getting traded. But in the tank in that backside,
MiBR low buy
flash,
got the
you cannot
triple
predict
stingers
that.
out.
If you're the attacker, Nazor, he gets punished for that. And now the economy is not looking too good for MiBR. It's stingers across the board, seeing if they can get anything done this one way.
No, remember that smoke leaves a gap. Yeah. Our team getting tagged as soon as he goes
Wait,
forward.
that was sick by him.
And a stinger in his face. The controller is down.
He really is a psychopath on this raise.
Wait, that was so sick by him. Has the smoke here one way, jumps into it, double satchel fast on the floor, and he's beating the flash. The movement was awesome. How does Demon 1 alive? Wait, they might actually retake this.
Oh, now Pop.
And he popped the ult. Oh,
okay.
MiBR win big with that. It's 2 upgrades of guns, and they got the ult out of them. Yeah, dude, this pathing was sick, though. It was so nice.
King, he gets caught with utility out. You think the paranoia is going to connect, but even if it does, it doesn't matter.
That is awesome,
He's Goomba
man.
stomping you. And the cleanup with the rest of the shots of that stinger. Ooh. It wasn't a headshot, but still. Nice little dandy flick there. And Artsine, he's 1 orb away from
Gets the judge out and MiBR decide to go aggro, and maybe it's a similar situation for the ult.
I mean, if this keeps up.
Oh no, okay, he's sending it again. He's feeling it straight into heaven. Oh my god, they have no idea. Holy, did he pop that guy as well? Com did great to get the kill, but that's the round done. Dude, Artsine looks insane.
And then if it's not him, Aspas is still dashing into sight, getting value of his own. It's already a 2v4. It's been 20 seconds.
You guys got to save.
And they're going for this.
Feeling like they have a shot at this, a competitive round. Waiting for the swing from the other side, and I don't know how much more they can invest into this.
Go save
I don't know how much more they can keep up this
They at least give it a little go.
Yeah, it's 4v2. With Shenum getting out of dodge like that.
The double duelist, it's really nice when you have a Raze who's
playing it so safe for that
just fearless.
And MiBR doesn't
look like I mean, he won him back-to-back rounds. An eco into the next buy round forces Lev down to an eco, kind of.
I mean, you're gonna have to buy.
You're gonna save guns, they might be right, but
Save as much as you can.
How many rounds to
Blistering
LEV need?
pace has
Double
been set here.
duelist, but their comp's good against double duelist.
Final
You would
map
expect like a 7-5 on attack here, really,
of this
with these
series.
comps.
That's very impressive with a team full of rookies, Doug.
I think part of the
I
question
would
that
say
Leviathan have
around
to
that.
answer right now is how do they stop an unstoppable
it's still a
object?
nice,
It's supposed
still a
to
nice
be
comp
Tex.
from
He's
LEV.
supposed to be the guy.
There's only so much he can do on one site though, right? And if they continue to guess the right way or find out where the Cypher is and then hit elsewhere,
Yeah,
that is a tough problem to solve,
you just left playing retake
Bucky,
simulator for the rest of the
Judge.
half.
right? And again, this is
the
elimination.
thing that's going to be a
There's
little bit
no,
wild
well, we
is
can
11
figure
is
it
going to
out.
have a
We'll go
full
on a
buy
lower
next
bracket
round,
run.
and they're going to go up against so many
This is it.
ults.
It's do or die right now.
We might even get the Sky onto this.
Keep in mind, MiBR have never bested Leviatán.
Oh, that nade's gonna hurt.
Yeah,
He swings
he's
ahead of it. 21
14
HP, makes that
HP.
14.
Okay, they do group up and LEV have a lot of people here.
Talk so much
And we get
about
into a
the
pretty
head-to-head between
good pause with the
Ozpos
Bucky.
and Demon 1. But now we have to factor
And honestly,
in
once they see
Artsy
Tex in
and
heaven, they
Demon
might
1.
not think the Bucky is here. And the call to go back and
Quietly
explore
perched up
map
with Bucky on the
control
other side.
really is going to save them, I feel
Dog's
like.
actually gonna flash up towards Tex. And instantly, both teams going to
Whoa.
rotate out.
They
Yeah, this is
dog,
very
no
smart
one
calling from
followed it
Nosler
up.
because
Yep.
on the previous map of Pearl, every time they showed utility, they went the other way.
That's awesome.
When they saw the stack, this time, doubling back. These are the mind games that evolve during a
Do a
match.
Bucky for com though. Like, this is
Starting
doable.
to dump out some utility. Artsing
Oh my
saddling
goodness.
forward.
He got stunned. He got stunned by the trip. Nice trade.
More, but again, the spam from Cortesia instantly drops it. And so with the goo gone off the screen, MiBR pushing forward.
Spike planted.
Tax on a solo mission. Got the Sky not
Oof.
far off. That's
Duel
one
in
kill
heaven's
found.
important as well.
More to connect though, and
Player standing.
Not a
it's
good
all gonna be
plant.
Tex.
Does
He's
have
got two on the
Astra
round. Can he
suck.
connect on the third?
Oh, it's a little late.
See the gravity will
Oh,
come
it's
through. Not
close,
able to
though.
get it
End
to
up being
Had to take
perfect.
a step back. Cam cleared 54 HP. This game of cat and mouse on the tap. Tex on the swing. And
Very
no!
nice, dude.
Again,
Very nice.
It's MiBR who are navigating these one-on-one situations and coming out on top.
Yeah, it's pretty much the opposite of what was going on
Individual
Pearl.
legacies are born in matches like this, Doug. And Shenum has had so many clutches in this series alone.
Calm down.
He's
Calm
really
did
made
great
a name
though.
for himself here on the North American stage. MiBR looking to break the mold.
3 rounds up. 3 ults to play with. Nosler
Yeah.
flirting with the 4th.
And yeah, I was gonna say they went away from
You hear the
Beakers
blades
as
used
well.
at the beginning of the round. By who else but Aspas? We've been talking a lot about his counterpart, and for good reason. But thrust into a position to make a play here. Com's just been bullied off of this angle, man.
He's just been getting ran at no matter where he is. I mean, he got a lot of
Yeah,
work
but
done with the Bucky on
it's a little bit
the
rough.
A-side hold, but
Dude, it makes you
MiBR, they're
appreciate
being
like
methodical
what
now.
Xelsis
Well,
was
the
doing
middle of the
last
map has
year.
just been theirs.
Like
Just
Xelsis would
think about the
solo
tempo
hold
switch
mid
of
with
how
Viper and
fast
make
they've
it look
been playing, and now
relatively
the slow
easy.
approach,
Com, he's been
depositing Ospas in
tasked
the mid.
the
I mean,
same
this
thing and
is
he's having a rough time.
a beautiful Valorant
He
to
had a
be
good
watching.
start.
It's
Like,
so
he had a good
impressive
couple of
from
rounds.
MiBR.
But now he's just getting bullied a little bit. Like Lev must be tempted to call a timeout and punish middle.
This is a massive round for Leviatán if they want to have a chance in this map.
You are divided. 30 seconds left.
Cosmic Divide invested. You see the paranoia. Dropped.
And Flash is good.
Again,
Artson's so
satcheling
dead.
forward. Artsing there. Again, a little bit too trigger happy here.
Just an absolute madman.
But they've got to speed
Chop.
up on this. The blade's now blunted,
Last player standing.
and there's no way through. Nosler's got 10 seconds left. He's got the cabbages out. He's going to try to swing his way out to join it. He's got to take this fight on to Demon 1, but there's not going to be enough time, I don't believe.
Yeah, I think he's got it. Is he not?
No shot. Now a 1v2. What can Texas
He's
do?
unlucky, man.
They'll take care of that.
Once he got the plant, I was kind of feeling it. It was really close.
It looked like he had a chance right there. Tex just too sharp right now. We said he was the man that needed to step up. Not allowing that 2v1.
Dude, I would love
IGL
someone
of
from
MiBR.
Lev to call that they need to fight middle.
Stopping the bleeding just a
And they
little
give
bit.
up so much space, and the tank had an
Giving
absolute shot on
Leviatán
this.
a fighting chance back into this map. Because if they had lost that round, their economy would have been broken. MiBR would be sitting at 7 rounds potentially.
Oof.
Dude, whatever. That's a 0.06.
0.06, yeah.
Ridiculous things we've been witnessing today here.
Is this the molly for
Right now,
spawn
looks like
run
it's
out?
going to be a lot of B pressure, a full B hit. We finally saw Artsine get punished on those
Then,
double satchel entries.
yeah,
King taking him out
Skydog
that time.
middle.
King only with a bulldog.
Yeah, I think this call is good,
no, it
because
does
I would be
connect.
expecting Lev to be fighting
Artsine feeling a whole lot
heavy
of pressure,
middle
but
as
the
well.
spam through, connecting.
Yeah, would have taken out Osboss too.
He tried.
King's got to kill 2. 1.
King's bulldog.
Okay, what a rough
Dealing a
retake
little
now.
bit of damage,
Corsair's probably
a
going.
little bit of work.
Do you invest the Viper's Pit here if you're Cortese? I feel like you should. He gets taken out.
Yeah, he's
Dude,
gonna
why
take
do you not
a shot
Viper
at it
early
now.
here?
2v2, Shenum committing to the plant. Tex is in a really good spot. The nade's gonna help off the swing
Oh, the
though.
nade kind of messed up a
He's
little
gonna
bit,
try
but he
to play
pushed
around
forward
this,
thinking it
and
was a
there's
good
not lot
nade.
of room.
he
against
thought the
Tex.
nade was behind him or something, or like on default.
A 1v1.
He messed
How
up
does
the nade,
Naz
but still
replay
got the
this?
kill.
Trying to get out, trying to stay
Oh,
alive. And
Tex
Tex
is still
saves
good
the
for
day
it.
for Lev.
How many times is he gonna bail
Yeah,
Leviatán
it's true.
out?
He's just clutching non-stop.
But at this point, he's Mr. Reliable. He keeps on giving for Lev. So many clutch moments, so many 1v1s won. And now Cortesia left thinking maybe he should have invested that Viper's Pit to secure that
Oh,
round.
he for sure should have avoided. Why every time is it in slow-mo?
Nice work.
Timeout called, wisely so. The first from either side.
And of course, in map 3 fashion on split, it's a banger.
That is what they say. All bangers end on split.
Yeah, it's definitely what you say. That's for sure.
No Aaron
me
with the
saying
prime.
that.
Thank you
I
so
mean,
much,
it's
dude.
just
Appreciate the
so
prime
many
usage.
times.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you for the support, mate.
Such a good map. It's this back and forth chess game. MiBR, they were winning a lot.
I would
of
be
rounds with
so
brute
surprised
force.
if Lev don't
Tex,
heavy fight
the
middle
one we
here.
said needed to step up. He's been doing just that. That's his role in this composition when you're playing against the double duelist. And okay, maybe it's not on the actual entries of the site, but when he's left alone, to be able to clutch up like that in 2 of the most impactful rounds
Yeah, okay.
when it comes to economy, when it comes to advantage,
Might work out right for MiBR.
that's where you've seen his progression as a player.
I mean, he's kept them in this thing. He's answered the call.
Solely, and he's gonna have to deal with this overwhelming.
Yeah, we got scatter nade to
Force.
hit over towards site. Kind of gives you
That
a
is
heads
the
up that
stinger
they're coming
of
here.
Artsine.
We got
That's
double
remember, he
trip
hasn't
on
been able to
site and
find
a
any
tank.
The last 3 times out. This will not be any different. The defense holding up just fine. Stalwart in their approach. Stalwart in their stand.
Clean round from the
A
tank. Oi.
1v1 again. It's
Whoa.
Tex. Who
Of
else
course it
but
is.
Tex?
Of course it is.
This time taking out
That was
Shenum
probably
to
his
close it
easiest
out.
one so far.
The other person on MiBR that has been
But
winning
Shannon did
every
pretty good to
single
make this
clutch.
into a 1v1.
Artsine is now getting punished. And you would think after the timeout from Fraud, maybe there's a mix of a game plan, maybe a better way to pad in, to enable Artsine to start getting a lot of those kills again. But the Nat setup.
Hey, CN, you're cooking.
Yeah, the Nat setup was cooking right there. And so was Tex.
You want to fight it?
Lots of ults here. One of them popped. A flash to create a little bit of space. And he connects the fadeaway onto Com.
But King with the swift trade.
The
Big
paranoia's
Joel on
gonna
site.
buy a lot of time.
I mean, King just has
and he's
to
created some
kind of
space. He's
get
kept them
one.
at arm's length.
Oi,
Waiting
nice
for the
shot.
smoke to dissipate, and now
Oi,
the bullets
nice
erupt, and they
shots.
all go the way of MiBR. Cortesia holding the line. Pit put down. Is this a save?
Artist said that 60% of coaches in the
The
scenes.
rounds have been so
Artist said
close
that
every
60%
single
of
time. It's
coaches
just
in
been
the
so
scene are
many rifles
frauds.
getting out of the
Which,
hands of each one another.
what's your take on this?
That even with Leviatán
I
stringing
don't
a
think it's
couple
as
rounds
high as
together off of heroics
60%,
from
but
Teps,
it's probably a
the
sizable
economy is
percent
just so
that maybe aren't
damned and
like
doomed. Demon 1
up to scratch.
looking for any type of exit. Maybe you can get that showstopper online for the next round, but MiBR, I thought they were just running their heads into a wall.
They have been the last couple of rounds.
But it worked. Finally, it
Is
worked.
15% more reasonable? Yeah, like 15-20%. I would say that's more
A
reasonable.
lot of footsteps here. He's gonna take a peek, but I mean, if you drop here, that's a rifle gone.
I would go above
That's a rifle gone, but an
15%.
ult gained.
Yeah, that is true. Could be a wise trade-off. I will say, I don't think I've seen Demon 1 have that much impact with the Raze ultimates. Maybe
The
he can
problem with
change
his,
that here.
the problem with him though
I
is
do
that he's
think
had
that was
like
an intentional call, yeah.
Doom Bros is one of the best. So, and then he
it's a
had
pass
me,
reaction. Tom
and
thought he had
I
the
put in
one
a
up.
lot of
I don't blame
hours.
him for going for a
Even if
play
you
like
think I'm
that,
not
though.
good
When
at
it's this
coaching,
close,
like I
it
put in
kinda
a lot
feels
of
like
hours. So
little things like that can
he's a
really
little bit.
take your team over the edge.
He got a
but he's
little
been
bit
having a rough
jaded,
one. He's been
maybe.
getting punished.
And so again, look at the
Think he got a
economy for
little bit
Leviatán. You
fortunate.
got a Judge, you got a Bucky, but you did exchange those for the ult of Demon 1. He's currently playing across the middle of the map, so he's not going to get any action early.
You do wonder, though, if that light armor is going to come back to bite him in the butt, because it's so easy to pluck him out of the sky. I mean, he's not even going to be in the sky. He has no satchels, and while that was all happening in the tank, he gets taken out by the signature outlaw buy.
You know, and for how fast these last couple of rounds have gone, how decisive MiBR have been, this is where they slow things down.
Reactive
This is
push
where
over
they
towards
decide
middle,
that they want to play this
and
carefully.
that
The ult
is
never even
the
gets a
Razor.
shot.
Doesn't. Finally, that
There's
cool
still
one-way
2 on
cannon
A
is broken
site.
into
It
heaven,
is
and
doable.
again, a lot
Com has a
falling
judge.
on the
It's
back of
less
Tex in this
doable.
moment.
You might get the
He's
spike here though.
delivered, but our team is inevitable.
Spike down.
King left
Dude,
in
they
a
got. I mean,
1v4.
7-5. We managed to call it right relatively early on.
The
It's
gamble
both
to go
teams
for
should
the
be
ult for Demon
happy
1
with
just
this.
doesn't pay off.
Spike planted.
Yeah, you walk down mid with it as well, not even having a chance to use it on a potential retake. All things considered, Leviatán, off of the back of Tex in this half, I think they've done a great job of making it close. So yeah, Ospas will secure the round win. It will be a 7-5 lead for MiBR.
Switching sides.
But for Leviatán, I think you weathered a lot of chaos very well.
I think the concerning thing as we start to think about the next half is that yesterday, MiBR won the
such a good
majority of their
entry.
rounds on defense.
Yeah, I will say though, a lot of those rounds were shown. So
When did I
if
coach
Leviatán
Artis?
are
Like
prepped for this,
first
if they have a
4
good
or
game
5
plan
months of
going
the
in on
game.
their attacking side, like they did on Lotus.
We have a good record, man. We never lost a best of 3.
We'll see how it plays out.
played,
We're
like,
going to take a break in the second half,
30
and the
something of them,
decider of
maybe.
split on the other side.
Ice paper hands, yeah. Let me mute this before I get owned. Josh is a really good coach. Odds in on Raze, dude, he's great. He's great, and honestly, with how he's been playing here, can just do this whole judge for the first 5 rounds or so. You didn't know I coached that team? Oh, dude, it was like 4 years ago. I don't blame you. Is this defensive side or attacking side? Depends on the comps on this one. They have double duelists, so like 7-6 is like normally average.
I think you can break down the nuance, you can break down the utility, but I think the reality is for our team, he shoots good. And he's been shooting way better than Lev have that entire half.
It's just so insane seeing how flexible a player like this can be and being able to go on the duelist role and just really turn it up.
Yeah.
He started it off on the pistol round, coming out mid, taking a head-to-head 1v1, winning it, going back, getting a 3K in the round, and we've seen him dominate yesterday with the judge on this defensive side, jumping on heads like he was on that attacking side with the shorty. It's something that you have to be very careful about if you're Leviatán. You have to be ready for something like that. And
we have 5 sheriffs.
I just don't know how you can prepare for that.
We have ever seen 5 sheriffs.
You're gonna have to figure it out. I don't mean to be ominous,
3-2 at the moment for
our team
pistols.
dropped 18 kills on their defensive half yesterday.
Yeah.
18.
And he already has 15. He's on track to get a 30 bomb.
Scout destroyed.
In such
Big
a
on
high
A.
stakes moment.
A lot of presence towards A. The attack wins it out. The spike's not in hand. The rotation's not really.
Couple of low HPs. It's still relatively
over.
even.
Yeah, but with that shot, statement made. B might be on lockdown.
Oh my God, it's timing.
He's hearing everything, but they knew where he was.
Yeah, just
Wise
stay
turret,
alive.
realizing the middle of the map was a weak point. Try to shore that up. But now I think you've got 50 seconds left in the round. You have a couple of options. You know that Aspas is B, or at least that's where you saw him last.
Smoke over towards B.
Smoke in the
But
wall go up.
Aspas, I thought Aspas was gonna go in front of it to get the
You have
info.
the numbers advantage though, so I like this approach.
Yeah,
from
as we can see, it's
Leviatán.
looking
You
like
can get the
B
trades if
split,
somebody is
but they do
holding
have
off
2
the wall
here.
right now, and you can kind of sneak in, weasel up.
They're kind of not even considering heaven. Yeah.
The element of surprise.
Yeah, you almost don't want to use utility in this
Nope.
spot.
He's turning the flash.
Oh,
But he
that
can't
was
land the
nice.
shot.
Flash went deep and he just swung.
Shenum is in a really good spot, but he's got 12 HP.
And of course he gets the kill.
Spike though.
I mean, a bullet between his eyes. Forget about the
15
HP.
HP,
13 seconds
40
left. They have to get
HP.
the spike
Someone's gonna plant.
planted.
10 seconds left.
Waiting for the swing.
Oh, oh.
There's not going to be enough.
Dude, imagine he actually
They
done it
commit.
like to the stairs off of the site.
Cortesia is not able to
Okay,
stand.
nicely
The pistol
handles.
going the way of Lev.
Every single map we got
I mean,
a 1-1
they
pistol.
played that about as well as you could possibly ask for.
Yeah, I love the approach that they did after they got those 2 entries on A. And Demon won the supporting cast with King right there. It was a little bit of a 1-2 punch in that A main area. Yeah, nice shot, but just looking away for a little bit too long was Aspas in that very moment. So pistol for pistol right now. Leviatán, they have a
The
chance to
suck
tie
doesn't
things
cancel
up
the
here.
plant. Not if it's still like in the
Maybe
zone.
get Demon 1 a little bit
Right.
closer to a showstopper
Zones
of
like
his own
this.
to
If
use
the
on
Astral
bonus.
Suck was here,
Of course,
it would have, but it was
when
still
you
in the
see
area.
Heart Scene on this map, he's gonna have some type of shotgun in his hand.
Dude, MiBR love an overbuy
time
in their eco round.
We've alluded
There'll
to it
be
a couple times, but
three light
bears
armors again.
repeating because of where he is right now. Cortesia found so much success across the middle of the
He
map
just gets
yesterday.
out of there. Where's Arts in with
impenetrable.
his Bucky?
And I
Over
wonder if
towards
that's why you're
A.
seeing so much emphasis
In
put
reaction
on
to
him in this
losing
very moment.
middle, MiBR
Trying
take
to make sure that
B
he's scared of
main.
playing in these spots where he was punishing EG most frequently.
They managed to shove him off the angle, send him back towards heaven.
Yeah, and with that
He was
info, they
playing
go
in
and
those spots
stack
even
over
with
towards
Sheriff.
A, and as we can see, the
Didn't
call
really-
from
he
Lev is to
honestly
go
had
head over
no
towards
fear
A.
in that match.
I'm interested
So
to
it
see
is
if like
gonna be a
Com walks
gamble
over
for
towards B
MiBR
early
towards
and
this A side, and they're
he
choosing
calls him
correctly.
back.
But if Com
No, he's
can
not
get
even
this
gonna
open
do
on the
it. Oh,
opposite
dude,
side of
they
the map
might
against
get
Shenum,
ecoed here.
could change things, and he's just gonna fall back.
Arts in
So
on site. He's
right
got a
now-
wall to play with and a
It's
Bucky.
on the Bucky.
Yeah.
There is
These
enough time for Lev
satchels
to
are
go
gonna
heaven
make a
here,
big
and it
difference
might
for
save
Demon
them.
One. He's
Noted.
gonna have to spot him out here.
Oh boy.
Nody's got an nade too. There's the flash. There's the satchels. They were
Big
ready
flash.
for it. Instantly looking that way.
30 seconds left.
They have a little bit of space to play around now. Cortesia still getting one.
Standing.
That's insane.
Okay, handled it well.
Sharp, man. I'm now
Dude, I was
scared
worried
for
there.
Leviatán if they approach mid again.
The thing is, it was going to require a whole lot more than just one.
Yeah, for sure.
So Lev get the spike down. MiBR. The round left in Shenum's hands.
Yeah, without those good satchels from Demon 1, Artsy
Maybe.
never gets booped off of that line. Like if you watched his POV, he couldn't really get his crosshair settled because of that little entry pathing from Demon 1. So
I think the flash helped tremendously too.
The 1-1 pistols, yeah.
makes you
On
have
every
to
single
turn
map.
quite a bit. But Leviatán, they will secure this with 3 potential rifles. And they're sitting pretty healthy. Demon 1 wasn't really able to get anything going to get closer to that showstopper, but that's okay because we've seen on this specific map some crazy highlights with him with the Guardian. I mean, you remember that clip in B Heaven.
Yeah, he's good with it.
Yeah, he's so precise.
There's that flash and swing out off the satchels.
You just see Natank just run him down with a bulldog.
I mean, he knew what his job was.
But that one satchel just off-puts your crosshair. The Bucky, he didn't really move it at all.
Tied at 7-7. Hey, it's been, we've talked about it. It's been heavily documented. Artzine was insane on MiBR's attacking side.
He played insane. It was mental.
Goes for the judge.
Demand to replicate that success here.
Yeah, they end up having quite a few heavy armors in comparison to what I thought. But 3-2, that nade's good, stops him from heading over towards site, and the Omen Flash was committed, so they didn't get anything out of the Omen Flash on this. That judge did. Oh boy, big Joe. Nice shot, what? That's so fast.
But it doesn't seem like he's going to get a shot at this.
I mean, we saw this so much, though. The one-for-one trades for MiBR's defense, but they still converted almost every single round.
Not this again.
Do they check it again?
They know he's here.
Are they disciplined enough to
Yeah,
check
no,
again?
they were super aware.
They checked him.
And they get the hill back as well.
Lived in that moment. And remember,
Com's taking a lot of space.
Com has weaseled his way all the way up.
Yeah, they should pretty much just wait for Com to play.
Secure this round win with a kill onto Aspas.
22 HP, they get their own hill back now.
Yeah, but look at the calling from Leviatán. King, off of all that pressure, understands that there's probably a heavy lean. They might have thought a rotation was coming through.
The prep, he literally fast like 6 rounds yesterday, he judged.
What utility are they going to have for the retake? Nazar has a flash.
He had judged more than he had judged Bucky more than he did normal gun, for sure.
You've got Demon 1 up there. He's got to be able to hold the line. He's the key to the success here. Oh, they TP'd up. King has joined him. They're all up here.
They all fight early. Good plant for Heaven.
Trying to stand shoulder to shoulder. Duelist dealt with. And Aspas disposed of. Shannon snappy onto it.
Yeah, and he can smoke the spike for his mate. Smoke goes out.
Off the flash, off the swing. They've got to be able to win this space up in Heaven.
Better to stay alive now.
Back on his own, that very well might be it. Nazar's trying to stick it to half. That's 3/4 of the way. He's gonna hit the swing.
He's played it so well. I tell you what, Lev should still be pretty happy with the amount of damage done, even though they're gonna feel gutted. They could have won this. Could have and should have.
I have ever seen in the server.
He played great here. Shots were nice. Smoke was obviously nice.
The only thing that could stop a full defusal of the spike. That head-to-head kill against King as well. He's unbelievable.
We keep getting the replay of this, the judge getting wrecked. He sticks with it though.
He's turning out
the judge is back.
Quite the superstar for this MiBR roster. And he bailed him out this time.
Early flash into the face of Tex, who has an outlaw this round. Oh, that's a lot mid. RT getting a lot of info. The dogs singing.
They know the judge is there and they know it's Heaven.
Did hear the judge as well, trying to break that Sky Dog. They're so worried about his positioning. He might get spammed in this spot too.
They're trying to get up over it. Again, no success for the shotgun.
Or he commits.
They've been forcing their way through this mid.
This happened yesterday when he gets naded on the right. He always commits. Actually happened twice yesterday.
Now rotating away.
I remember being surprised at that last time.
While Tex was just holding on to that ace base, seeing if anybody pushed up. It's only Aspas on the other end here. But if you look at the minimap, MiBR now doubling up.
Okay, comes down to Aspas to win Jules, and he's got to kill 2.
They're pinging back towards screens.
So worried about Vent.
I mean, as his seconds tick away, Nazar's filling in on that space to flash out. Aspas close, dashes away.
He did great.
Roomba chasing him down. You don't have time to flip the map here.
Oh boy, check right, please, check right. Oh my god, the weirdest thing, he just walked into his crosshair. Oh no, he didn't even check right. He was so short, all went sight.
Oh, and you hate to see it, Nazar not clearing his corners. So convinced everybody was sitting in sight.
He had an absolute freebie.
And he's going to be beating himself up for that one. He's having a rough map, Doug. 2 and 12. Side yelling was good on the attacking side, but maybe a little bit of nerves setting in.
One enemy remaining.
Tex
It just
He didn't
it
move
looks
his
so
crosshair
ridiculous from that
whatsoever. He was
POV.
just so focused on screens, and he still gets 2.
Light buy for MiBR. A Guardian, a Bucky.
Yeah, this is nice. They know that Aspas is going to go for an
Paranoia
orb on
pushes
this one.
Aspas
Just
away.
free person punish as soon as he taps it. Omen, Flash, Molly.
They're going to try to dance mid again.
The Bucky, yeah, the Bucky's out. This time he's A heaven.
Side. It's been very slow, waiting for MiBR to do any type of aggression.
And so they know Cortese is there, and they know he's got a Guardian. That dog got a lot of info, and off of that, it seems like they want to go B.
King is calling a great game right now.
Dog clears middle.
Clear mid. That should
They might be
key
able to
for
get into
Leviatán
B
to
site
speed
here.
up a little bit.
Oh, yeah, smokes
I
here.
think
They're
it's
done
used
for.
equally for MiBR to turn attention towards B, and now the smoke has gone up. The rocket's been popped, and if we get
Yeah.
to that point
Let's
in
see
the round, Aspas
how
has blades.
clean Lev can keep this. Get a good plant for B
They're starting
main.
to rotate over.
Yeah, he pops him. He wants to go
Maybe
for it.
Demon
Why
1 is
not?
going to bid to
76
aggro
HP.
against what you would imagine would be a eco.
They've scaled up towards
At least
spawn.
they've done it together.
This is a lot for Shenum, and he can't hold him. They're not going to get a shot at this. Yeah, they got the blades, but it's a flawless round for Lev. They take the lead back.
Job well done. Another anti-eco in the books. But
Okay,
now,
Altsin puts the judge away. We got
Leviatán are aware
Op out
of the
for
money that
Aspas.
Aspas was sitting
Dude,
on. He's
everyone's
got
got
an
light
operator
armor
in
and
his
there's an
hand.
outlaw in play.
One enemy remaining. Flawless.
And I don't think the approach is going to be anything different. I think. Yeah! I love his reactions. I don't think that you're going to see a change of pace from Leviatán. I think they're going to try to sniff out this operator, formulate a plan around it. Tex, he's still sitting on that outlaw. And he could win the head-to-head.
Instant Viper
If
over
he
towards
leads.
middle.
Aspas walking
Dude,
into
Tex
his
could
crosshairs because
really
Aspas
win
is
this
sitting
round.
on that light armor.
Yeah, he's
Jaws, thank you so much. Thank you. Man, I don't even know
see
what
that
that
fight
one's
at
for,
least
to be
early
honest,
on this
Jaws.
Pit
I
invested
know, it might
across
have
the
got
middle of
something
the map
right.
from Cortese.
Forget just Aspas. Everybody on MiBR have light
Talon,
armor.
maybe?
So even
The Talon
Shenum
one?
in this back B side, he needs to be careful. He's making a lot of noise jump spotting. If Tex peeks
Or
and gets that
G2
insta
last
kill,
night? Yeah, I don't know. Jaws, thank you so much either way.
could open up this defense.
I've lost track as
King
well.
has
You
gone
could
exploring.
honestly just get away with not doing anything.
Aspas is on the other side.
But I still
The
appreciate you.
flash gonna connect. And now a question for King. Do you swing into this? Former teammates here. What a freeze.
Okay, big fake, and it's fine to leave the spike here because whoever has success and whoever gets space, they can omen ult and pick up the spike if need be.
That being said, all the space they haven't was gathered. Aspas
Yeah,
wins
nice
that
go for
head-to-head.
Aspas. Do they bail on the A or do they
did
keep
so well to
going?
play around the wall as long as they did.
Yeah, they
but
bail on the A and they go back with a
King just
two-person
overstepping
holdover
the
towards
time,
B.
him out.
And if Com gets
Oh,
this kill, they might
more
rotate
road
off.
magic.
Yeah, they
This
do.
time Kong winning that out.
Altsin's gotta
Our team's spamming into the smoke, the flash in his face, the satchel's out.
do that.
A brutal shot out from our team.
14 seconds, they might just have to
13 seconds
cancel.
left. The spike still hasn't made its way.
They
out.
might just have
Majority
to
of the
cancel. I'm
defenses
not sure
are
they can
here.
even plant.
They're gonna have to force this, and I don't think they can.
Nice shot. Oh, he didn't even get it. I'm pretty sure it was on. I think Zan just beat him
At
to
the
it.
B site.
They
They guessed incorrectly. They thought the operator was posted
Sure,
on that
at
close
least they only
B
put
line. That's why
Seekers
you
into
saw the
it.
orb go up. That's why you saw the dog. And King, taking all that A ramp space, was not ready for that deep, deep off angle from Aspas. What a good job from the star duelist, one of Brazil's finest, to reposition all the way far back and allow somebody to walk into his crosshair. It's just a free kill at that point.
I think for as quiet as Artine has become, as he's been trying to force the judge.
Any
and the
weapon
Bucky
you would abuse for
in some of
climbing
those
ranks
tight
in
spots,
ranked?
that
Yeah,
kill
you
on
just
the
use a
Demon 1
judge and
satchel
Odin
across
until you
on
get
the
to like
side is huge.
immortal.
He dodged the flash.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
confident you can
it was short time in
judge
the round.
only on
Yeah, I mean, he
defense
falls all of a sudden,
on
they still
most
have a lot more
maps,
space
and you
on the
would
side,
get to
and then,
immortal
you know,
pretty
maybe
easy.
things go the other
Odin's
way,
pretty
but
legit as well.
big kill out from him.
And Doug, this timeout is almost certainly about how you're going to deal with the
Bucky's
hopping
pretty
setups
underrated.
of MiBR. How are you
Stinger's
gonna
good if
maneuver around the
you
map?
can
You
work out
just
to use
saw
it. But
Aspas at A. How are you going to fish out for this information? You might need to start using aggressive cams towards one side, Sky utility on
please
the other.
don't encourage that, dude. You got it. It's the game. Got to
Start
accept it.
Gaining information. Deduct where
Judge on
Aspas could be with
Abyss.
that operator.
Yeah, Abyss is pretty hard. Over towards A, maybe in a smoke, that's about it.
It's a huge win condition for MiBR. And it also opens up the opportunity for Artscene to start closing out some of these rounds.
One away from his ult. Currently A. Meanwhile,
But what if you get ISO ulted on defense? I mean, if you've perfected the tech, you have a chance. That's all I'm saying.
Confirming there's no one up on the aggro angle ramps. And that's where Aspas is headed. Both duelists towards A.
It's not a high chance, but you still got a chance.
This is going to be a matter of timing because the info that they get from clearing out A ramps from the dog should queue for the rotate back B.
Yeah,
and that's where LEV
Yeah, this is nice. Dog goes in, they set one up over towards A, and they're going to get the full pass and rotate it. Literally on the B side as they hit Omen ult committed over towards back of site. He should have heard it.
He's fully sticking it. Meanwhile, Demon 1 not able to find his way out. King backside.
Damn, nicely done. And this literally all came down to Nozwa. Yeah, it was all down to the dog. Sky Dog was so perfect over towards A, the info with the full pass on stack. And then he got like double his kills, right? I think.
To allow all the B anchors to focus on their crosshairs, get ready for that site execute. And that's one we've seen so many times. That's a playbook that's all the way back from last year. What? And you see the importance of what that round is for MiBR.
Hello, Zelv, mate. How we doing?
That's the man that is usually calm, composed, collected. He is
He was sick, right? He's still
right
sick
now.
or not?
Up in the hands of Aspas and that knee not connecting.
That was close. Forced them down to an eco, but I mean, I say it's an eco. They still get 3 guns. Same thing over towards A, and no one was here from MiBR to even hear. Sorry, no one was here from LEV to hear like why there was a 4-person stack. So they just do the dog again, and they set 1 person up. This time it's Hudson, and he has all.
This off angle, beautiful if you're MiBR, because they don't. I mean, what do they use to clear this out?
Yeah, but he could get overwhelmed in this moment. A ping.
He knows he's there, right? I guess. Yeah.
Suspicious.
Not even suspicious. He's 100% committed.
Yeah, he'll get traded out if he goes
Just
for
the
it.
stinger.
A whiff.
Buzzing right by his ear. And now an acceleration across the middle of the map. Flash traded. Cortesia again asked to deliver for MiBR.
One bullet.
One onto Demon 1.
Needs to get out of there. Everyone gets a hill.
And now they can reset off the round.
Yeah, and they could pivot over towards A, but if they make a lot of sound, this ult is
They're
getting
the ones who
pumped.
have to make the play. The paranoia out towards B, but they're ahead of it. Not buying, not taking the bait. Nozwer's in a really good spot, and yeah, he's had a rough map, but he can secure this here. On to Tex, and now more A. Artscene
Feels like the best outcome for LEV here is to get the ult out of him. Yeah.
And now the Rockets pop, 10 seconds left. It's a matter of time. How much more can you delay? How much more can you deny? King's trying to do his best, but he can't get it down.
This is it for LEV.
Get to 11.
Setting the pace, setting the tempo, and they can feel it. They're popping off. They're getting out of their seats.
I think Cortesia continues to establish himself on mid.
And you know who else has awoken in the server? It's Nozwer. He was the only one that wasn't stepping up to the plate mechanically on this last map. They can feel it. They know this game is theirs. This would be the first time.
Okay, no one can buy next.
MiBR would have
Up
taken
over
out
towards
Leviatán
middle.
ever.
Cage is out towards A. Up high, back for the attack.
So Demon 1 did a boombot towards B main, and then they did the smoke lineup over towards B to create pressure B. Then they're going to 5-person group and hit. And they might dodge the Sky Dog. All this might work pretty well. It's kind of all down to Aspas to own this.
Rely on. Good utility here.
Diligent, but Aspas is going to have a shot to do it again. Prox's dash, but the spit, the smoke, everything is keeping him back. As it expires, he's going to have another shot
can get close spawn and all. Oh no, if you retake this one, they're going to fast take A ramp, but as long as King doesn't overstep,
they have to. It
should be
the
done.
Only way in.
King is so far back, though. I mean, the timing on this is everything.
King just doesn't need to do anything.
Flash not connecting on anyone. King's
Yeah, he's played it great, as long as he doesn't tunnel vision.
But do you swing on a second? Do you clear another one? No! It's again disaster for Leviatán! Common Demon 1 have to hold them back on his own. And forget about numbers. You need magic. Can Calm play around his pit? Artine has already gotten the defuse 3/4 of the way.
Okay.
And MiBR gets a series
Gotta imagine
point.
that's it.
The former champions just can't get the job done here. Overwhelmed by the tempo MiBR set in the first half. Now when they get the ball rolling on the defensive side.
Rough here. Yeah, King just has to stay alive.
Nazwar online.
But I don't think they feel comfy on site. I don't know. They should do.
Leviatán, they're crumbling.
MiBR are at the doorstep of their greatest performance in the partnership era. A top 4 with Bangkok still up in play, still up for grabs. But they often say the last step is the hardest. Can you put
Every
Leviatán
single
away?
person can get one shot from
Can
Outlaw.
you deal a devastating death blow? A roster that was built to compete for championships.
Nice
Artine
shot.
on the swing, Tech's overwhelming them, and now the neural theft.
It's a free site.
Calm is going to be on this late lurk. And they know where Aspas is. They're going to try to accelerate off this, but remember, there's more than just Aspas here. It's been powered by committee for MiBR. The satchel through, Demon 1 up close and personal, the Guardian finding its mark. And now the dog off the swing. The need for 3v5, or the map continues.
Still a little bit scary just because
Money's in a great spot
of the
here for
Outlaw,
MiBR.
but
Calm is on the lurk. If you're Leviatán, you're going to want to get Demon 1 to get one step closer to this ult, so you maybe have it in the next round.
they've been
But
on
you've
top of
gotta
this
survive
comlap.
here first.
They're on
And they've
top of
got
it the
him
whole
huddled
time.
in. Even if they win this round, the money's going to be really bad for Leviatán.
Yeah, and the call came in
They've
to
gotta
do
try to
damage to
save
the
as many
recon.
of these as they can. That could be the
Here we
difference
go.
maker.
Nice shot.
That's one rifle down.
I
Traded
mean,
back
he's
though.
got 2 here.
They carry 2. But they've
Okay.
got nowhere to go. This fight is going to be
Boy,
huge.
everyone.
Both out. Yes, Leviatán win
That's
the
a
round.
lot of light armors again. Does he go for the
At
Outlaw?
what cost?
What an important, impactful decision to be made from MiBR. The economy for Leviatán, as you said, it's completely broken. With all those kills, yeah, they win the round. Yeah, they give themselves a fighting chance. But they have worse weaponry in this round than the last.
Okay, he was going to go with the
Light
op.
armor
He
on
goes
3
for the
members of
Outlaw.
Bulldog, a Guardian.
And there's
And
3
Demon
people
1,
he can
has
one
to come
shot.
up huge with the showstopper.
And they do that thing
If
over
not
towards
that, he
A
has
again
to
where they're
land
setting
every
him up.
single
And
shot.
honestly,
Ramsey has his ult as well.
he can just hold this for a little bit and they're going to rotate and they only use 1 Sky Flash.
This is
Big nade
this
from
is fast. They're
Artsin.
fully committing onto this, and again the suck.
Dude, what a nade.
Traded 1 for 1.
Astra
Both
Suck was sick
phases
as
off the
well.
board.
Do they expect the
Now
luck
a
in middle?
4v4. Look at how far back Shenum is here. Tex has a chance to make a really big play. There's a lot of noise being made, and he's buying his time. He's playing it perfectly.
Oh
Off
my
the dog, he's been
goodness.
spotted. He slipped the net, but now
Incredible
he knows
timing.
Aspas drops him. 3 members left on either side. As the spike ticks away, King gets another. They're going to be able to convert off of this. Barring heroics from the 2 that remain. Can Shenum do it
Respect
on
on
his own?
site,
No.
held it down. The tank did great, to be honest with you.
One
They
round
had
to bring it to OT.
had an Astra ult, so maybe they
Leviatán
could have
have
like
dug deep.
chilled Astra ult at B main, or just
We
like
talked about it,
beyond
Dre.
the spike.
The last step is often the
I
hardest
think that
one
would have
to
been the
make.
play, but they all kind of
And so,
committed.
yeah, you've got Lev on the ropes.
They kind of committed a little bit too early before they made like an actual plan, right?
But closing it out, that's a different
Whoever the
story.
tank killed fast, he really overheated, to be honest.
Final timeout of regulation.
In case you didn't have enough suspense,
Oh my goodness.
let's go ahead and take a break and think through what's going on here. We've talked about the stakes a couple of times, but it's worth hitting because this is the last round of
Also,
regulation. MiBR
Yeah, that's
win
rough from
this,
your IGL. He's got to make
they
a plan
pass
there.
Leviatán. A
Or
top
at least
4
the Astra
finish,
has to be
still
like,
in
I
the
have
fight for
ult,
Bangkok.
to just be like, you can...
And the tone, the
we
identity
got something
around this
good for the
organization
retake, yeah.
changes. From bottom feeders to competing on the international stage would be huge. And I think on the other side of the stage, you've got to look at Leviatán, a roster that was built to compete. You signed Demon 1, intending to take the place of Aspas, and yeah, that's much easier
Oh,
said than done.
boy,
But
look at the ults though. They're one away from Razor as well.
this is where you find out what you're made of.
And it looks like it's just going to be
It's just gonna be a straight up A hit, and we're gonna have the
Aspas
op
with the
goes to the
operator. He
angle.
needs to hit this shot.
Yeah, dude, he might even get a double or something
He
on
needs
this
to
one.
be the leader.
Let's see. There's
Not
probably
just
gonna be a
out of the server
lineup.
this time. He's got to get the job done inside of it.
It's going to be fast. They've got the cam.
Camera spots him though.
Quickly.
Yeah, camera spots him. No one's dueling that.
Not
Oh my god.
He's got to get up. He's
That
gotta
is
get
a
out, and he
that
can.
is a big dog stun.
Signs of life for Leviatán, but they're instantly
Nozwa got to
snatched back
trade
as
through
Catch
the smoke.
They're fully investing into this. Artsine settling the shots.
Big
and a
ult.
rocket of his own from on high.
Dude, the trades are
Only one
crazy.
found. A 2v2 as there's a brief moment of respite.
Shezify, thank you so much for the
committing
prime, mate. Appreciate that.
On to
Thank
the
you,
side
thank
of
you.
Second guess, and now dropped.
He has
Silence
5 Astra Stars.
across the map. Guessing on where either team can be.
Ow.
Khan's gotta play this
How
up
did,
close.
how did he not help anyone out?
With the newest addition to the roster, the European import side by side, the gravity well, you know the swing is inevitable, and attack's there to hold the line. Shenum's been clutch, but a 1v2 clutch, that's a big ask. And
6
bullets
bullets.
left, 2 targets to find. A reload.
Concealment.
Ballsy to go astral form there. He's gonna get spammed through a tap. Can he find
Okay,
it? No!
3 chances
Regulation, not enough.
for
We're
MiBR,
going to overtime.
and they're all done.
What a punish on the Aspas. All that utility
Yeah,
was just
Aspas
too
got
much. He got
wrecked there.
completely overwhelmed.
The camera into Skydog, no one gave him a
And
peek.
that's something that you don't see. Aspas. He's the one that makes the clutch moments. He's the one that finds the opening to close out maps for his team. This time he had the knives online. He had an op in his hands, and he got nothing done.
Let's go. Come on.
It's tried, but it is true. Pressure makes diamonds.
Here.
Straight up A hit.
Yet to be decided who's going to be shining.
Whoa.
Fast from MiBR towards A.
Okay, but they hear the camera, so they know there's
reset
kill trips on site
of the
most likely. So
situation.
they'll probably do scatter nades,
I'm
send
getting
it.
a little bit of info. But MiBR not fully pouncing off of this. Now they're dropping the Astra Stars A. There is no second plan.
Whoa.
There is no plan B.
Oh
There's no
my
lane
god,
plan.
look at
There's
that. He's
just
been
Artsine.
incredible on attack though.
Cracks the site wide open.
Just keeps getting fast kills.
I have the spike.
Yeah, we get the plant
And
on
he
this
gets the
one as well, and
showstopper
good luck retaking this one.
Spike planted. My ult ready.
Calm announcement of the payload.
Fire in the hole.
And now,
Just
top
delay.
Yeah, you just
the
gotta
fuse
respect this.
lit. Time bought. I
He
fired
maybe
it
did a
little
bit too
earlier
early.
than I expected.
Yeah.
This paranoia is going to get a lot of value. A lot of members hit here. Aspas, he gets caught out once again.
Even one striking when the moment is right, but again, MiBR holding the line. It's all on to Calm. A 1v3. Make that 2. Time short. 67 HP.
Very, very
It's not
nice.
happening.
Okay, another go at it.
Does it again, and MiBR find themselves
This was a nice
one
exec
step
though.
away once more.
Dude, I think it's so
And
much
it's so
distance off the
impressive
satchels.
to be able to switch after that grueling defense that you had to go through. What a
It's
play.
really nice
How
pathing.
slow you had to approach the rounds, the retakes against Leviatán, and then to be able to explode on a dime like that. Artsine, he's a real master on this raise, Doug. And that was such a clutch
Odds
entry
in
on
here.
that
The judge,
man right
dude,
there,
if he bought a judge
who was
now, I'd
so
be in
good
for
on
it.
the
I'm not gonna
defensive
lie.
side for Leviatán.
And he goes to the same pose every
Frog
time he's
getting
been
involved
on.
in the conversation.
I would actually be in for it because you wouldn't think he'd buy it in overtime.
This is a great moment. You're in the lead. You take a timeout. You can reinforce everything that you need to do if you're fraud in this moment.
Yeah, I think here, if you're MiBR, you're going, yeah, how do we set up Aspas? You imagine he's going to be running the glass cannon op. And if you're Leviatán, given how proficient it was and how prevalent it was on their defensive side, you've got to know what's coming.
And for Aspas, so far, he's been getting punished on taking these aggressive angles with the operator.
Ever got winning loud or crew?
Maybe just looking to fall back on a more passive line.
Can't even remember who I said
Allow the
earlier.
fight to come to him.
Loud's been more
Maybe,
consistent.
But you've also got 2 swords here. Because even if Aspas doesn't find value with the op, Our team's dropped 24.
I think I said loud because of the anti that they did
it's
against
gonna be fast
EG.
towards A.
That gives me hope that they could do something similar against
Glass
Crew.
cannon up.
This is what happened last time, though.
Again, the
Yeah,
opportunity.
but this time he's going over towards Heaven, so
Remember how
the
Osmos
Sky
was
Dog's
punished
still
here,
going to
you're
get
right.
him.
But it's a different line. It's a different angle. He was low. Now, peeking and connecting.
Peaked
Calm
early
down.
though.
More to be found, though. You see the smoke going back sight. The defense taking a step back.
Oi, what a shot that one is.
And Osmos does it again. Slowly being picked apart. Hopes and dreams starting to dash. And quickly becoming nightmare. Again, 3 remaining for Lev. And a weapon change for Aspas.
He picks up the rifle because he has the dash to send it in. It's a good nade. It's a really good nade. Yeah.
It's only
No one
Texan
see
attack
Aspas
now.
might have made enough space on that one
Pressure from heaven, pressure
to make
from
sure the
main.
trade was good.
Again, corners closing in.
Very nice from
Made
MiBR.
fall. Made in Brazil.
It was a banger game in the
thriving
end.
North America. Their best performance in the partnership.
We always
era.
get sick ones on split for the
MiBR
third map.
advance.
Dude, odds in on attack was insane, by the way. Defense he kind of got owned a little bit because they knew about the judge antics, but